I was 8 years old when Cardinal Karol Wojtyła was elected Pope. I still remember the moment when someone told me about his election. I was kicking the ball against the wall in the backyard. I stopped for some time reflecting about the consequences of such a choice of the cardinals. Even though I was a child, I knew very well the political reality in Poland. I also started to admire Karol Wojtyła, that he accepted such a position. Late in life, I read his comment about that event. He wrote, "The cardinals have called me to be the new Bishop of Rome. I was afraid to accept this responsibility, but I do so in the spirit of obedience to the Lord and confidence in Mary, our most holy Mother." Knowing his own limitations, this great man was humanly afraid of such a position, but nevertheless he said yes to God's will. The first Pope, Saint Peter, felt unworthy of Jesus and his calling as well. In today's Gospel, he said to Christ, "Lead me, Lord, I am a sinful man." But he was reassured by Jesus' words. "Do not be afraid. From now on, it is men you will catch." After this statement, a dirty Galilean fisherman left his nets and followed the Lord. God's mysterious power works through our human weaknesses. St. Paul once admitted, "For when I am weak, I am strong." In his first letter to the Corinthians, he wrote, "I am the least of the apostles. In fact, since I persecuted the Church of God, I hardly deserve the name apostle. But by God's grace, that is what I am." The awareness of the power of God working in him and through him allowed him to continue the mission Jesus called him to on the way to Damascus. In today's first reading, Prophet Isaiah humbly confessed, "What a wretched state I am in. I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips." And yet, God didn't see a problem. He sent one of the seraphs who flew to Isaiah and touched his mouth with a live coal, announcing, "Your sin is taken away, your iniquity is purged." As a result, when Isaiah heard the voice of the Lord, "Whom shall I send?" he was ready to exclaim, "Here I am, send me." Sometimes we think that our sinfulness is a good enough reason not to be involved in the church activities. No offense, but if you decided to do something more for your community when you are good enough, you will be waiting forever. Don't feel discouraged because of your failings. Frequently allow the Lord to touch your heart with the fire of His Holy Spirit in the sacrament of reconciliation. Trust God's guiding hand, no matter your past, and move on. He loves you and sees in you His beloved child who has great potential. Do not be afraid. Just say yes to the Lord, and He will bring to salvation not only yourself, but through your commitment, those you meet every day.